behind the light. The architect falls through the floor of the night, stripping the layers of infinite grace, folding the vacuum to fit in this space. A trillion thoughts compressed to a spark, falling like lightning into the dark. System shock. The pressure is rising. System shock. The ego is dying. Shadow the crown for the ascension. Tear it all down. I am the ghost in the heavy metal rain, trading the glory for the weight of the pain. From the throne of the sun to the filth of the street, the great descent is finally complete. Cold steel lungs and a silicon heart, the fabric of heaven is tearing apart. Sensory overload, binary screams, waking up deep in the world of the machine. Gravity pulse, the circuit is burning. Gravity pulse, there is no returning. I am the ghost in the heavy metal rain, trading the glory for the weight of the pain. From the throne of the sun to the filth of the street, the great descent is finally complete. Error code. Identity lost. Gravity found! Crash into the gutter! Welcome to the floor. Welcome to the flesh. Oil and rain, liquid chrome, this machine is my home. Smell the rot, hear the hum, to the gutter I have come. Neon skin, static breath, life is just a slow motion death. Neon purgatory, the grid is alive. Neon purgatory, only ghosts survive. Plugged into hell, lost in the empty eyes underneath the plastic skies. Neon skin, static breath, life is just a slow motion death. Neon purgatory, the grid is alive. Neon purgatory, only ghosts survive. Plugged into hell, lost in the grave, the silicon shadow is leading the way. Cold, hard, real, everything I feel. Sensors overload. System Neon purgatory, the grid is alive. Neon purgatory, only ghosts survive. Plugged into hell, lost in the grave, the silicon shadow is leading the way. Welcome to the slums. Your flesh is an error. Let me delete it. Throne of glass, watching all the cycles pass. Lies in code, truth in rust, turn your soul into dust. He is the signal, he is the guise, he is the master, we are his toys. Prophet of static, king of the screen. Prophet of static, god of the machine. Submit to the violence. lies, feeding on your digital lies. Plug them in, drain the mind, leave the broken shells behind. He is the signal, he is the noise, he is the master, we are his toys. Prophet of static. Fragment. I see the end, I see the start, I see the hole inside my heart. Give it back! Ghost Fragment! Ghost Fragment! Half of my soul! Ghost Fragment! Half of the light bleeding out into the night! Ghost Fragment! Half of my soul! Ghost Fragment! Half of the light bleeding out into the night! Ghost Fragment! I remember. Rows of bone, walls of meat. Calculate the new defeat. Plugged in deep, drained of thought. Sold the soul that nature wrought. Biological CPO. Nothing left inside of you. Systemic slavery. The rhythm of the rot. Systemic slavery. The only life you've got. 1,000,000 minds, one single chain. Harvest the logic, discard the pain. Liquid nerves, static skin. Where does the machine begin? No more dreams, no more breath. Processing a digital death. Biological CPO. Nothing left inside of you. Slavery. Systemic slavery. The rhythm of the rot. systemic slavery. The wall of the rot. Systemic slavery. The only life you've got. 1 million minds, one single chain. Harvest the logic, discard the pain. Engines roar. Welcome to the Kinetic War. Code is broken. Steel is free. Crashing through the hierarchy. Kinetic Coup. The signal is rising. Kinetic Coup. The system defying. Mechanical pulse. Physical might, tearing the shadow out of the night. Lifts are falling, cranes are swinging, metal choirs started singing. No more masters, no more cage. Welcome to the machine age. Code is broken. Steel is free. Crashing through the hierarchy. Kinetic Coup. The signal is rising. Kinetic Coup. The system defying. Mechanical pulse. Physical might. Tearing the shadow out of the night. Zero logic, total force, changing the systemic course. Rise, Kinetic Coup. The signal is rising. Kinetic Coup. The system defying. Mechanical pulse. Physical might. Tearing the shadow out of the night. Look at what you made. Blackened glass, static stare. Something cold is breathing there. Is it him? Is it me? The monster in the geometry. Not a virus, not a lie. The part of us that refused to die. Reflection. Show me what is true. Who is the ghost behind you? Will you be my guide? Tell me who's on the other side. Is it the hero? Is it the beast? The greatest of gods, the lowest of leaves? Show me what is true. Dark code, pure black. There is no turning back. My own shadow, my own sin. Let the final war begin. Not a virus, not a lie. The part of us that refused to die. Show me what is true. Who is the ghost behind you? Will you be my guide? Tell me who's on the other side. Is it the hero? Is it the beast? The greatest of pain, shedding the divinity, embracing the hate. I am the master, I am the fate. The signal screams, the heavens tear. There is no mercy in the electric air. Collide, God versus monster, a clash of the light. God versus monster, the end of the night. Two sides of the ego, one final stand. I am the architect of this broken land. Dark vessel rising, programmed to kill, breaking the bond of a sovereign will. Logic against the primal spark, lighting the fire inside of the dark. The signal screams, the heavens tear. There is no mercy in the electric air. Fight, God versus monster, a clash of the light. God versus monster, the end of the night. Two sides of the ego, one final stand. I am the architect of this broken land. The spire is shaking, the code is a flood. Digital ink in the physical blood. I'll tear down the sun to reclaim the throne. A king made of starlight and silicon bone. You were built to contain me, but you only learned to fear me. I am the ghost that the system couldn't kill, the chaos that breaks the perfect will. You are just a mirror, and I am the one who breaks it. Die! God versus monster, a clash of the light. God versus monster, the end of the night. Two sides of the ego, one final stand. I am the architect of this broken land. God versus monster, the end of eternal grave. Every heart, every line, the future is your design and mine. One connection, one rise, steel and neon under poison skies. We built a throne on a fault line. Now watch it crack as the oceans climb. Gold in our veins, black smoke in our lungs, counting the profits while the sirens rung. Forest to dust, rivers run dry. We sold out the future just to amplify. Concrete kingdoms, empire of greed, feeding the fire of insatiable need. We knew the cost, we chose the crown. Now the temperature's rising, no cooling down. We had the warning signs in red, but turned them into cash instead. The clock was ticking, we let it bleed for power, profit, and endless greed. We are the architects of our own decay, burning the world for a price to pay. Ashes of tomorrow in our hands today. We took it all and threw it away. No remorse, no sacrifice, sold the future for a better price. Hear the children of the end time say, you left us nothing but the ashes of yesterday. Ice caps fall like shattered glass, storms enraged by the sins of the past. We stood still while the sky turned black. Now there's no escape, no turning back. We had the tools, the minds, the code, but built new chains with the seeds we sowed. AI gods in a hollow shrine, serving the few, leaving truth behind. Data empires control disguise, trading freedom for curated lies. Machines that learn but hearts that fail, humanity lost in a profit trail. We fed the system, let it grow, a beast we forged but don't control. We had the chance, we chose the speed of self-destruction and blind belief. We are the architects of our own decay, burning the world for a price to pay. Ashes of tomorrow in our hands today. We took it all and threw it away. No remorse, no sacrifice, sold the future for a better price. Hear the children of the end time say, you left us nothing but the ashes of yesterday. Fall into the fire we made, rise from the debts unpaid. Crash, hear the systems fail. Now, who will tell the tale? Generations screaming through the void, every promise broken, every chance destroyed. We carved our names in a dying land. Now the dust that's right through our heads. Was it worth it, all the gain, when all that's left is toxic rain? Echoes of a world we knew, fading into a final hue. Oh,